All right, what I'll do now is demonstrate how to create value on the MotorTrend Certified used vehicle. I call this the elevator pitch. This, what's an elevator pitch? You know?
I've heard of it. I don't
A quick pitch to get your point across.
Quick pitch to pique someone's interest.
Yeah.
Okay? It comes from if you and I were on an elevator tray and you saw my shirt that said MotorTrend and you said, hey, what's MotorTrend? Well, I've got, 45 to 60 seconds to get you interested before we get off the elevator. That's where it comes from. Okay? I'm going to talk about better vehicle first. I will not go into, at this point, into any detail about MotorTrend because this is the elevator pitch. I'm going to go into who MotorTrend is at a different time. This card it's not meant to, you're not meant to go through this entire thing at one time. Too much information. Customer will not retain much of it. I want to drop it on them in bits and pieces. The key replacement I'm going to talk about when I'm probably showing off the vehicle or doing a trade walk. Do you guys do trade walks?
Mm-hmm.
Describe a trade walk for me.
That's when after you've done the test drive.
After you've done a test drive.
Right.
Okay.
And people are very interested in the car and they're going to want you to get it appraised to see the value of it.
I'm doing
So
two today.
You're doing 2 trade walks?
I have people coming in with trade-ins from KBB, so
Okay. All right. Number one, I think you should do a trade walk as early as you can. After the test drive is way too late, for a couple different reasons. Lots of things have changed since you got in the business and I got in the business. But one thing hasn't changed: is rapport building still important? Right. They still have to like you, right?
Second step.
Okay, you can find out more about a customer at their car in 5 minutes than you can sitting across the desk from them in 2 hours. Okay, I want to go out to their car ASAP because the car is a treasure of rapport building information. Okay, what do you do when you see a ding or a dent?
Just touch it.
Okay, silent trade walk. I was taught that in 1983. It lost its effectiveness in 1994, but people keep teaching it because they're morons. And most people that teach automobile salespeople how to sell cars are morons because they're teaching the same shit that I learned in the late 70s and early 80s. An active trade walk is significantly more impactful. And well, you judge this. I see a ding or dent in your car and say, Ed, you got dings and dents like everybody else in the state of West Virginia. Not a problem. This is evidence you parked your car next to somebody who was rude to you. Ed, have you looked into what it would cost to fix any of these dings or dents? Nobody ever does. 50 or 60, 70 bucks for the smaller ones, up to 150 for some of the bigger ones. You got 10 of them. But, Ed, you may have coverage that'll fix all these dings and dents for you at absolutely no cost to you. Did you happen to purchase a paintless dent repair policy? Number one response to that from a customer is, what is it? Well, it's a policy which fixes all these dings and dents for you at no cost to you, making your car worth a whole lot more. You didn't purchase one of those? Too bad. Something you really should consider with your next vehicle. Now, what have I just done right there?
Set up, Tom.
And what else?
You got the customer to think about.
Did I lower their expectations?
Yep.
Yeah, because do dings and dents matter?
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, if you walked around my car, you would find that there's one, I think I've got one ding. Okay, I've only had it for 20,000 miles, so I got one ding. I've got 4 black alloy wheels. I've scraped every single one of them on a curb. So I don't have 4 black alloy wheels anymore. I've got 4 black and silver alloy wheels. What would you say about my wheels?
Me personally, what I would say is
You drive like shit.
It just depends on the rapport that we build.
No, it doesn't depend on any rapport at all.
No.
Okay, this is how you're building rapport. Here's what you will say. Steve, you have scraped up all 4 of your wheels. Okay, this isn't unusual. Most people scrape their wheels going through fast food drive-thrus or bank drive-thrus. Did you happen to look into what it would cost to get these wheels fixed?
Nope.
About 100 to 150 bucks per wheel. So now I'm doing the math in my head. You just reduced the value of my vehicle by $400 to $600. And did you say a bad word about it? No. And then you'd say, hey, wait a minute, Steve. You might have coverage that'll fix these wheels for you at no cost to you, making your car worth a whole lot more. Did you happen to purchase a cosmetic wheel policy?
Did not.
Shoot, something you really should consider with your next vehicle. And then just drop it. You see the difference between silent trade walk and active trade walk? You're lowering customer expectations with a dollar value, and you're setting up your finance office. Again, silent trade walk was cool in 1983. You were 22 at the time. All right. How many keys to your car do you have, Austin?
For now,
Right.
one.
One. Austin, where is the other key?
Didn't come with one.
Okay, didn't come with one. All right, and here's where you've got to be careful. Okay, you got to make sure the car that they're looking at comes with 2 keys, so you can't use this next couple lines. All right. Austin, that's too bad. The more keys you have, the more valuable your vehicle. As a matter of fact, those keys are $300, $400, $500 to replace. You'll be glad to know that the MotorTrend Certified vehicle you're looking at comes with a key replacement policy, complimentary for the first year. During that first year, should you lose a key or have a key malfunction, it'll be replaced at absolutely no cost to you. A, ensuring that you'll always have 2 keys. B, no money comes out of your pocket. And C, it could also increase your resale value. And if you want to if you're going to keep your car longer than a year, make sure you ask Thomas how to extend that coverage out to 3, 4, or 5 years. Okay. By the way, everything I'm doing here on camera, I'm going to send you the videos. Every video I do here, I send to you guys. And I want you. That's so you can study if you so desire. Every video you do, I'm going to also post. By the way, I post these on YouTube. But your videos, I don't post on YouTube where anybody else can see them other than yourselves and your management team. Okay? They're unlisted, but I will send you the URLs. So, Greg, you've been on YouTube for a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did you ever look at your own videos?
I did after the first one, and then I never did again.
Well, probably better that you never saw that video after that, other than once. Okay? But today it's going to be better, isn't it? All right, so back to the elevator pitch. Trey, you've picked out a MotorTrend certified vehicle. Are you aware of what a certified vehicle is? Trey, it's a better vehicle. It's a better vehicle for 2 reasons. Number one, it's a better vehicle because the inspection and process we put it through, it's a thorough inspection. We have to fix or replace anything that doesn't pass. And then we put it through a thorough reconditioning process. Basically, we bring it up to nearly new condition. Then we're going to guarantee it 3 ways. Guarantee number 1, we're going to guarantee the mechanical reliability of this vehicle for 6 months or 7,500 miles. Basically, almost all the mechanical parts of that vehicle will be covered during those first 6 months or 7,500 miles. Something breaks, somebody else pays for the repair. All you're responsible for is a small $100 deductible. Secondly, you ever worry about paying a car dealer too much for a car? Can't happen with a MotorTrend certified vehicle. Now, how can that be? Well, we have a policy in writing that states, once you take delivery, you have the right to search any other website in this entire country. New car, used car, Craigslist, doesn't matter. If you find a similar vehicle with the same benefits, advertised for a lower price, you still win because we will cut you a check back for the difference. And the third guarantee is we want you satisfied with this vehicle, so we're going to give you a 3-day test drive after you take delivery. During those first 3 days, if you decide, whether it be equipment, color, size, ride, doesn't matter. If you decide the vehicle's not right for you, you have the right to bring it back and exchange it for another. Now, has any dealer ever made those 3 guarantees to you before? There's some other cool stuff. We'll get into that later. Cool? That fast. Okay? I would do that as soon as I knew they landed on a MotorTrend certified vehicle. And if it was a new vehicle, I mean, I'd do, if they came in and I meted and greeted you and they said, I'm looking for a new Buick, a new Chevrolet, I'd say, hey, you came to the right place. We do 3 things here that no other new car store in the state does. Number 1, your powertrain warranty, we're going to extend out to 10 years, 200,000 miles. Number 2, we're going to guarantee your price. You can't pay too much for one of our new vehicles. Because if you find that same vehicle on any other website in this country advertised for a lower price and it comes with the same benefits we offer, show us the website, we'll cut you a check back for the difference. And number two, we're going to guarantee your satisfaction, because once you take delivery, you've got 3 days to decide if it's the right vehicle for you. If you decide it's not, you can bring it back and exchange it for another. We just ask you don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer. Okay? Any questions about any of those things right now?